Welcome to our presentation. We are two lecturers from the University of the Basque Country in Spain. He is Néstor Lázaro and my name is Ana Bilbao Goyoaga. Both of us work at the Faculty of Economy and Business, and ours is an old business school. This year it will turn 200 years old, which means we have a long tradition and a long background behind, but also a great responsibility ahead. Today, we would like to present a project we have for our faculty, which we think might be useful for other business and economy degrees in different universities. We would like to improve the degree in business management by implementing a new measure based on virtual firms methodology. First, let's understand where we are. This is a map of Spain, and the Basque Country is situated to the north, on the Cantabric coast. It is divided into three provinces: Vizcaya, Gipuzkoa, and Álava. The University of the Basque Country has got three campuses, one in each province. The degree in business management, where both Néstor and me work, is based in Vizcaya. In the Basque Country, we boast a long industrial and entrepreneurial tradition. However, along the last decades, there was a need for a large restructuring of companies. Heavy industry, with steel mills and shipbuilding, had to be replaced in many cases with companies rendering all types of services and other types of products. Nowadays, the business framework of the Basque Country is mostly made up of small and medium-sized enterprises. This means they must strive to export their products and therefore read and speak foreign languages, particularly English. Moreover, in the last few decades, there has been a decrease in the number of university students due to the low birth rates. In the Basque Country, there is a large percentage of the young population with higher education, because more than two-thirds of under 30 years of age have a university degree. However, the youth unemployment rate is also very high, at 16%. This calls for a need to look for solutions. With changes in the name of the institution, of the degree and of the subjects offered, our business school has been standing in Bilbao for 200 years now. So, we are one of the oldest business centers in Europe. The subjects or courses offered are focused on family business and small and medium-sized enterprise, also on languages, exports and international trade. And it is the only business degree with compulsory internship in the Basque Country. The current degree in business management is divided into 4 years. 3 years are common to all students and 1 more year when they can choose the major they want to follow. And now, Néstor, we have been speaking about virtual firms, but can you explain what it consists of?
Of course. In this context, we decided to develop and implement virtual firms applied to university, a new methodology that goes some step beyond the implementation of virtual firms in universities. It mainly consists of creating a virtual business run by students themselves with the guide and help of a coordinator. Students are the ones to decide what the company will sell, what products, what services, and what strategic lines they will follow. They create the marketing campaign and they interact with other companies, placing and fulfilling orders, sending invoices, paying provider, etc. This is a network of 7,500 virtual firms all over the world, so they can find customers for their products internationally. In that business, everything is real except money and products, so there is no risk. This way, they can make mistakes freely and learn from them. Under the motto "learning by doing, learning by working," this teaching tool rests on two methodological cornerstones. First, cooperative learning, and second, learning based on projects and problems, both of which supply the 4 key elements of practice firm methodology, namely strategic management, cross-curricular and generic skill development, and international focus, and also prioritizing training over results. The combination of these methodologies is focused on the students, now workers, as the center around which the learning process is developed, finally changing their role from passive consumers to active prosumers of knowledge. They become thinkers, doers and problem solvers in a context totally different from the traditional classroom. On the one hand, the virtual firm Applied to University project offers students the possibility of running their own business from the different departments that make up the company. Thus, at the end of the training period, each participant will have managed all the departments, thereby acquiring a global vision of the organization and its operating modes. On the other hand, it provides students with autonomy for decision-making and for solving the contingencies of any company or institution in a risk-controlled environment. In the current academic framework, students perform 300 hours of internship, which are recognized as part of the mandatory internship they have to complete on their fourth year. On the other hand, we see that the number of students who decide to follow vocational training instead of university studies is steadily growing, both at public and at private centers as well. The column on the left shows enrollment in public institutions, the central one shows enrollment in private ones, and the column on the right shows the total figures. This figure shows that the total number of students of non-university education have increased by 10% in the last 10 years. Now, let's have a look to the different degrees related to the business areas offered by the universities in the Basque Country. As you may know, in our country, most students usually attend universities close to home, which is not so usual in the rest of Europe or in many other countries all over the world. But in Spain, it is. There are three universities in our region. First, the University of the Basque Country, which is the one where we both work. Second, the University of Deusto. And third, Mondragon University. As you can see in the chart, there is a strong competition, because all in all, 3 degrees of them offer 17 degrees in business-related areas. Some of them are very strong and well-rounded double degrees. Besides, we cannot forget there is also an increasing demand for distance learning and online learning in higher education, which again reinforces competition for our degree.
So let's summarize. If we add the decrease in the number of young people and the increase in the enrollment in vocational training, and also the strong competition from other degrees in similar areas, and finally the progressive greater offer of distance and online learning degrees, what do you think happens? Yes, you guessed right. We are gradually losing students. And how do we exactly notice that we are losing students? Let's have a look at this chart. On the 4th year of the degree in business management, we offer 3 different possibilities for students to choose the major or specialty they prefer. 1. A major in small and medium-sized enterprise management. Second, a major in accounting and auditing. And third, a major in international trade and marketing. As you can see in the chart, the rates of enrollment for the 3 majors have been steadily decreasing in the last years, and particularly for the major in international trade and marketing, the one indicated in green. This means we have a problem we had already detected due to the increase in vocational training and the strong competition from other similar degrees in the region. But problems can turn into opportunities for change and for improvement, and this is exactly what we have been working on.
Our proposal is to go some step forward and offer a new major or specialty in the 4th year of the degree in business management, meant to replace the one in international trade and marketing that has been drastically reduced. This new major in company creation and management will be largely based on virtual firms methodology and will enhance a number of courses focused on entrepreneurial skills for which the virtual firm will be a valuable tool. In other words, transforming the experience of TEMP with experimental implementation of the virtual firms in our faculty into curricular content in the degree. This major is aimed at reducing the gap between theory and practice, between university and business, combining both in a way that the students can put into practice what they are learning in real-based business scenarios. And finally, this major will provide the student with experience in running a business and taking decisions, which may be used as a basis for developing their degree final project. The academic content of this new major will consist of 42 credits, European credits, distributed in this way. 30 credits for elective subjects, from which of 12 credits are for the practical activity of the virtual firm, 18 credits for training content related to entrepreneurship, advanced management tools and procedures, for example, strategic planning, marketing, data analysis, also planning, financial and accounting management of the company, such as finance, accounting, also working with a specific software. Also, we have some content related to administration and commercial running of the firm, like human resources, taxation, purchase, sale, customer service, and all these practical activities. We also have content related to management of external communication. As we said, English is very important in our country. So we have English courses, social network, online advertising, and then we have 12 credits for the degree final project, which will be related to the work that they've been doing in the practice firm. So the purpose of this study was twofold. On the one hand, we have concluded the relevance of virtual firms to foster generic and specific managerial skills. As has been proven by previous works carried out by other researchers and by the experience carried out in our center, students participating in this innovative methodology obtain substantial progress in the achievement of this type of skills, values, and attitudes, compared to the other students who do not benefit from this experience. We can state that due to the features defined in the virtual firm methodology, participants obtain benefits in terms of learning outcomes that help develop those soft skills that prepare them to access the labor market in better conditions. On the other hand, we seek to transform the experience obtained during the educational innovation project into curricular content in the new degree, proposing a new major at the degree in business management taught at the Faculty of Economic and Business at the University of the Basque Country, consisting of a number of elective courses focused on entrepreneurship skills for which virtual firms applied to university would be valuable assets.
We believe that this is the only possible way to introduce the model in the curriculum of the degree in business management, and at the same time, it will also be easier to extend it to other degrees of the Faculty of Economy and Business, and even to other faculties or universities where it can be applied for the improvement of the graduation profiles of the respective students. All these ideas constitute relevant research lines to be developed in the future. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.